This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the previous episode, we finally completed our Jedi, well, sort of completed our Jedi training. We got the credit for it. And now we are a Padawan of the Jedi Order with force powers and a new fancy robe. Ooh. It basically gives you 1 physical defense and +8 to your max defense bonus. This is why you want to at least have a decent amount of dex in the game. But anyway, at least we have a little bit of defense. But anyway, before we check out that creepy cave, we were tasked by the Jedi Order to check on the sandals and metales. Apparently there's an issue that came up, so we're at the Metale estate. Let us see if we can get a hold of the master of this place and find out what's wrong. Hopefully it's just a simple misunderstanding, but who knows in a game like this.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My authority! Boom! I'm just kidding. Alright, I become on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alan Metale.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Metale wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored. Though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Wow, someone's a little passive-aggressive for someone who we sent someone out to finally talk to you. Anyway, that robot actually sounded really familiar. That robot sounded like... I forgot the name of the voice actor. I think he's a Canadian voice actor, but he voices Logain in Dragon Age Inquisition. Unfortunately, I keep forgetting his name. I don't know why, but I just thought I'd point that out because it sounds synthesized, but I can tell. But anyway, why are you certain the Sandals are to blame? Or any information would help.
I have already told my story to the Council. Why did they not inform you of my circumstances? I did not expect such incompetence from the Jedi, but I shall repeat the tale once more. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Datooine to escape the crush of humanity on the KotOR worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandals would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Metales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
You can tell the way that this guy speaks that he's clearly a rich individual when he gives us contempt, you know, even with help. But anyway, we'll help him because we're a good Jedi. Almost makes me wish I was a dark Jedi sometimes just because, so I could just, like, you know, punk slap these people for how they treat me. But anyway, what are they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Metale estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Wait, why would he kidnap your son over some destroyed droids? He must have a really big beef. That sounds a little suspicious. Well, you are jumping to conclusions.
Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
I think he just bribed a Jedi. Wow, if I was doing dark side, I would. You could basically be neutral about it, just say, whatever, I'll find Shen. He could agree to it. You don't get the dark side points until, I think until you actually complete what he wants in the game, if I remember correctly, but I am going to go with the light option. It doesn't give me light points, it just sounds like a light side thing to say. The Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carv. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matale before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Looks like we need to talk to the Sandrals and see if they know about the missing son. Despite Matali's best efforts to drive us away, but yeah, the sad thing about that specific scene between Bastila and Karth, it seems like the game was almost designed when conversations are involved to have basically Karth and Bastila are the canon like standard party for most, so they usually have the most dialogue and interactions with each other, which is kind of sad, really. You wish you could get more interactions from other character combinations. Like I did the same conversation like 5 times for testing, and Karth and Bastila were the only ones to have a conversation afterwards about the Matale. So yeah, can you do? I mean, it's a game. There's only even an RPG only has so many words to use. So anyway, now we need to go to the Sandral estate and see if we can grease some information out of the matriarch there. But before we do that, I've heard of a Mandalorian raid a chapter around here somewhere else, and I think before we finish this little incident, I think we need to clear out the pests, shall we? So in but a moment, I'll show you the location of these Mandalorian scum. I'll be back in just a few. Alright, we are back after walking through the area. Okay, basically, if you taught this, well, actually you really don't have to talk to anyone. Anyway, after you clear all the Mandalorian bandits just in the whole area, if you come back to, whoops, sorry, wrong button. If you come back to the second map, or no, it'd be the third map, south, into like the Ancient Grove area, you'll see that there's a whole new group of Duros warriors. There's 2 of them, 2 Mandalorians, and a boss character. This guy is hard. So, you want to make some brief. Well, really, the bad thing about this is that you just don't jump into the conversation, or you just don't jump into the fight. You actually talk to the guy. So some buffs you just can't really do before you walk in. So the best one I do is I usually do the energy shield, because the conversation is just short enough to get that without it resetting. Well, the night speed I'll have to do as soon as the battle starts. So alright, I brought Candace around just because we're going to kill Mandalorians. I said, hey, why not? But bring whoever you want here, whoever your best party is. Bastila is here for a reason, and I will show you here in a second. So, alright, anyway, activate your energy shields, because these guys all have blasters, and they do a lot of damage with you. So let's tackle these guys.
This is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Okay, there was last time I did this, Kandra says, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be good." I don't know why it didn't do it like it was supposed to. Maybe he was too far away. I don't know. But all right. First of all, we need to get some. Oops. We need to get some crowd control going on here. Okay, so I want Candace to just completely take out. Yeah, I can't believe it didn't show. I guess this game isn't perfect. Maybe the sound cue didn't start up or whatever. So, all right. Anyway, we got our energy shields on. I want to force speed, force push, and just beat the crap out of this guy. Now, off screen, I upgraded Bastila. And I upgraded some of her fort power, and I gave her Force Whirlwind. This thing is amazing, and I'll show you in just a moment why this thing's awesome. So, right now, it's an upgrade of Force Push, by the way. So, all right, I think I'm good to go. So let's, yeah, I think everything's ready to go. So yeah, be careful because you will just get blasted like by. Okay, so I got Force Push out of the way. Okay, and you probably didn't see it, but Bastila used Force Whirlwind on the Mandalorian. Now he's in the air. You'll see in a second what that means. See, he's spinning right now, too. Look at that. Ha, ha, ha. All right, let's take him out. Okay, he's done. Yeah, this Force Whirlwind will take them out for like 20 seconds. It's good. Especially on weak-willed individuals and stuff like that. God, I love this ability. Uh-oh. Bastila's about to get her butt handed to her if I don't heal her really quick, so she's gonna need a major heal, so gotta do that. And then I'm gonna try to. Unfortunately, the boss has a really good save versus it, so you just kind of have to be careful. Oh, he's got a shield up, so I want to iron grenade him so I can do some damage to his shield, and then I just want to blast him with. I want to work on him with Candace, or do I want to switch to the Duros? Actually, you know what? Never mind. I want to switch to the Duros. Sure. Hopefully, I was about to say, I hope Bastila gets her heal up before she dies. Okay, so he's out. Let's flurry blow him. I'm gonna see if I can get him to. Yeah, I want Candace to assist with that. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. I don't want to straight up. I don't want to do that yet. I want to. Yeah, I want to push him because he can still. Most likely, he's gonna get hit. All right, I want to wait and see if Bastila can get. Try it again. Yeah, sometimes because of their shield, it seems like they have an easier time of resisting. Haha! Knock your ass, sit your ass down, Mandalorian. Oh, dude. All right, she's out again. Yeah. The sad thing is, Bastila's not a very good sponge. Let's just say. Oh, did she die? No, she didn't. Okay, he's dead, so that means... Okay, I'm going to try and force push and get him out of the way. Oh, I got him! Nice, okay. So, I don't want to use another... I used too many advanced med packs. I shouldn't have, but... Oh well. I'm going to use a heal on her, and then I'm going to start blasting him. Since, let's see... It's good. Candace keep blasting him. Okay, I don't need to use push anymore. He gets. It takes like a few seconds before the it goes away. So whoops, I'm going to switch. So, let's get him before he repairs himself. Get him, kill him. Okay, he's down again. So I'm going to try and force Whirlwind again if I can.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, I'll just I'll try to force push with my dude. Okay, it didn't work, so I'm going to see if I can force push him.
Yeah. You cannot win.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Freeze. Hold on, hold on. God, the game glitched up. Stop! Game, stop! Pause! I think my guy's going to die because it... What's up with the emulation program on this game? It didn't do anything, and then... My guy died. Well, look, I should have enough.
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Unfreeze, please. What's up with this game? Okay, it's not the game's fault. It's the emulation program on the Xbox 360. Look at that. See, look how slow it's going. God. I'm sorry. I do apologize about this, folks. I really do. I'm sorry. Just this is the problem with doing the Xbox 360 emulation program. He should have died, though. Yeah, it'll fix itself here in a second. God, that's just poor, like, oh, what's the word? Poor professionalism. Like I said, I do apologize on that. Well, luckily the battle's over, so... And luckily I was able to control the battle for the most part until the very end. So... Jiminy Christmas! What happened to the emulation program? Let me see if I can pause it or something like that. Maybe that'll help. Look at that! The game's like topsy-turvy. It's not working anymore. My God! What happened?
What?
Sheesh!
Sure.
Thank God it fixed itself. Good Lord. Well, either way, we did it. We beat the guy, so good.
I'm
okay.
here.
Great thing about having Basil in the group. Don't have to use healing. Well, I mean, I have to use... You know what I mean. I don't have to use advanced kits, and I don't have to go back to the Ebon Hawk if I don't want to, so... Nice. But yeah, we beat the Mandalorian leader. Hooray! He has 2 lightsabers, by the way, so if you want to dual wield for some reason, you get 2 lightsabers to use. I don't like dual wielding. Well, okay, I like dual wielding when I first played the game because I thought it was cool, but I found out that the double-edged blade is a lot better. But really, the game isn't hard enough to, like, penalize you if you really want to go, double lightsaber, so, you know, double rainbow across the sky, so, you know. Anyway, with the Mandalorian threat out of the way, now we can tackle the main objective I really wanted to tackle in this place. So, like I said, he is difficult, and he killed my Jedi even before it paused. He stunned him with a flamethrower, which I thought my fortitude save was pretty. My fortitude bonus to save is pretty high, but I guess I just didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't save. So anyway, now with that out of the way, we need to get to the Sandral estate so we can finish this side quest. Not too difficult, actually. Before I go inside, I definitely want to... 1, I want to save, and 2, I want to rearrange my party just slightly. Now, if you want to go into this place, you can pick any group of characters if you want. I mean, obviously, the game could be beaten either way. If you want to get everything in that place, I suggest playing a character. If you have the Scoundrel, then you can be the skill monkey. If you're not, let's see, what's my security at? No, could bring Karth. Technically, you only need someone with security. Let's see, you can have someone with repair if you want. You can have someone with computer use, which isn't necessary really, because if you're melee, you can kill everyone as that. You only need a person with okay security to unlock everything inside this place. So, but usually, I like having just one skill monkey overall, and then 2 meleeers. You don't need that for a lot of places, but I suggest if you've at least leveled up at least a small amount of Karth's security, you can bring him along, though most likely he will not have the security to open anything because it's be a bit more complicated. Unfortunately, you can't go back into this. Whoops. Unfortunately, you can't go back into this place after you finish this mission, by the way. So if you don't get now, you're not missing a whole lot, but it's preferred to go in there. So I usually, if you're not the Scoundrel, choose either mission or T3 M4 to go inside. Either one will work. The battles aren't that difficult anyway, but we don't know about that yet. So anyway, let's talk to the Sandral droid.
This is private
and get
property.
inside.
By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My weapons, droid. No, on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Matales, but I must speak to Nurek. In the name of the Council, I demand you let me in.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Oh wait, no, I don't. I want to have Karth just in case there's a conversation. Whoops, just in case there's a conversation scene. But then I'll put T3 and 4 in. One of the few times I actually will put him in. But anyway, there we go. Just for story purposes. Oh yeah, I need healing. There we go. Thank you, Vestala. All right, let's see if we can find out where this missing kid is. I bet Sandral doesn't have him. That would be too crazy. That'd be a felony if that was the case. And we all know that's not good. I'll wait for the load times. Yeah, old games. You love it, don't you? That gives you a few
I
seconds
have been
to think.
informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Yes, Mr. Sandrel. I am here on behalf of the Jedi Council. I investigated the disappearance of Shin Matale.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once. I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
I think the game's cutscene messed up there, because what it is Karth and Basilar are supposed to be on the same side as me in the door, but yet for some reason they appeared on the other side of Matale, and I think my game just glitched. God damn it, emulation. Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna reset. No, wait. Dang it, that's gonna mess up the recording. No! Why, game? Why? Alright. I'll see you. Okay. Well, I have to turn off the recording for a second to fix this, so give me just a second, and we'll be back inside after the conversation. So give me just a second, folks. And I'll see you in a second.
I brought my family here to...
Jedi are renowned for their fairness in pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Okay, so anyway, after those technical difficulties, God dang it, Xbox 360 and the emulation program, it sucks. Anyway, we finally got to see that little conversation between Bastila and Karth. I was wondering why that didn't happen. Is probably why the game froze as it did. Is it was wanting to have their conversation. It couldn't happen because the weird. Like I said, sometimes the game's emulation will pick up when characters need to say stuff, and then sometimes it will miss it. Anyway, sorry about the rant. So anyway, basically, Shen or the Sandrel does not want to talk to us. He hates, apparently has an issue with Jedi, which Bastila finds weird, and Karth's like, hey, some people don't like the Jedi. And anyway, this random lady just popped up. So who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
I don't have to listen to this. I don't have time to listen to this. So Cass has disappeared, huh? Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but that's why I am here. Cass disappeared?
Yes. Cassius was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here in Datooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Sounds like he's he has major transference issues because his son got lost to the wilderness. He's blaming someone else. Judge him. What has your father done?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Wait, what? You know something, don't you? Quit stalling and get to the point! I mean, please tell me what happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
So wait, the asshole Sandral that was, a dick to us was actually right? Matale did, or no, Matale was the jerk. Sandral was the guy. Sandral actually kidnapped his son, so it isn't like oh, there's a mix-up. No, he did it. I must tell the Jedi Council at once. This isn't my problem. Why are you telling me all this? What happened to Cassius, anyway?
I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Oh, nice reference to Star Wars: A New Hope. Thank you, KotOR, for your references. Why do you care about Shen so much, anyway?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends, but then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
You told us that before. Thank you very much. Okay, so basically this whole side quest is, you've guessed it, this is basically Romeo and Juliet, but in the Star Wars edition. So, it's a classic tale. So, well, let's leave the premises and go about our merry way. He. But we shall use the key to get inside and see if we can save Shen. Yeah. Actually, I don't think you can. Go tell the Jedi Council anyway. I think you have to finish it this way, if I remember. I could be wrong. It's been so long since I've done certain results of this mission. I try to do the results that are the most apropos for the story and make a bit more sense. But anyway, the place she's talking about is right over here. So, this door opens our way to the Sandral estate. Will we find Shen Matale, or will the two lovebirds be forced apart by their inconsiderate fathers on a place filled with lush greenery and happy-go-lucky vegetation? Goodbye, flying thing. I don't know who you are and what your story is, but it's probably a great one. Well, anyway, if you want to find out more, join me next time on Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.